This nigga wild, you dig? What type of phone you got, Lou? Mm. Mm. Fuck.
Menu narration option is set to off.
This nigga here. Mm-hmm. Uncle Rob over there, homeboy. I hate this shit. I hate this shit, bro. I gotta embrace. I gotta get better at it. I am not good at playing the game. I'm terrible at this shit. We got a full list ahead of us, Robert. I got 2 games to play. As I'm literally waiting on Mamba as we speak. And I got 1 more. Give me about 45. So about 45 apiece. Yeah. You know the movies? They just reanimated it and made it 25. Yeah, it's gonna be glorious. Yeah, so add it to the list. Yes, they did. The 1997, not the shit that we want reanimated, but the old shit that we've seen already.
Played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
Yeah, you know
Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night
the origin
matchup
story.
between the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings.
It is. Maybe one day they'll remake the other shit. So it'll be fire, you dig? Everything else is getting remade and coming back, Rob, but it's proven. Look at Bleach. It's here. You gotta believe. I'm about. I got you. Don't you wanna ride with me? What?
They'll start the drive with Harris. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's
the second pass where...
This defense for the Vikings, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolute phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play,
like Cedric 20, that's the
make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Jackson on first down. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They go play action with Jackson.
Come on! What are we doing?
It's Ross Blacklock who earns the sack.
Arnell got me pissed right now. I gotta relax.
Intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
I gotta stop stressing. I got too much shit going on in my life right now, Robert. And I can't handle it.
Now it's Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man complete.
I do, bro.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
I got mad responsibilities. I got bills, bread, Madden. Oh, God, Madden, Robin. Oh, man.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson letting one go deep for the end zone.
Put it Overwatch too. Ask today. I told you, Darius, we get on today. I told Murray, we get on today. Where the fuck are the niggas?
To throw again on second down. Jackson.
We got other shit.
Touchdown. Rashad Bateman. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
I go back to work tomorrow, Robert. I am losing my mind.
Connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Like, nigga, I'm going back to work tomorrow, nigga. I've been thinking about that shit in the back of my mind all day. Like, nigga, I really got responsibilities at work now and shit. Like, when Timmy and Jimmy fighting on the pod, I gotta go up there and break that shit up now. You dig? Like,
Cousins and the Vikings will be first and 10 at their own 23.
I am. Boy, I'm losing. I'm on edge, Robert. I'm on edge, bro.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs.
I can't.
Result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case,
I actually can't. Like, they came out. I've been burnt out. Like, I played like a total of 20. I played a total of like 50 games in like 3 days. You dig?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come.
And then I'm coming home playing, man. You goddamn right. You dig? You goddamn right. You goddamn right. You dig? They just came out with a new comp pass. I gotta get the rewards in it. I gotta do it. You feel? Got a multi-pass with the bitches. You dig?
We may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is our chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs.
Busting the nigga ass right now, you dig? He just wanted to go get a Hershey's pie, you feel me? Like, happy. I hate it. Makes me sick. We ain't finished that shit.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Vikings send out their punter.
And it's crazy because all day I haven't felt this way. But the closer and closer I get to tomorrow, it's just like, fuck. Like, I've been good all day.
Following a very nice punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights on in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it.
That bit actually look nice.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So problems with Aaron passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this season the quarterback is simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And he can't do it all on one throw.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Great.
Second down and 3.
Like, I watch Jay stream for 10 hours. I don't know how you do it.
Off the play fake, Cousins.
I feel like my eyes about to fall out.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. And he just did get those feet in there on the... And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
Like, screen for 10 hours.
So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Fourth down, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
We getting back on game beats.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Do I determine that? I think if it's up to me, yes.
Now on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to air one out. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Oh, this shit's sickening, man.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Oh. Stop that, I'm broke, man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was awful.
I've never been good at multiples.
Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
A second down throw for Cousins. Will find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. On play action, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Tried to drop it in there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put him in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
The Jackson going to run again. A solid stiff arm. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 26 yards. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Monday Night Football.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Cousins. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, here's Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cousins now. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
I think there was a little too
I don't
much
like
heat
the
on
two
that
sticks.
one.
I
He's
like
trying to
the
get his running
regular
back
big
out in the
stick.
backfield. Normally you want to get the ball to them in stride. But here, this
I
one's
like
coming
how
in
Robin
high.
be
And it tips off
rocking
his
that
hands
bitch.
and into the arms of the defender.
He sets to fire deep. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Greg Newsom. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So that potentially an important takeaway here in the second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
Waiting on my
And
banner.
he'll just keep 2 hands on the football
I'm
as he'll be
waiting on my
taken
2
down
banners.
after a short pickup. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5
sure
seconds
gonna
remaining in quarter number 2.
Final
play of the half. Cousins. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
You know. Yeah, please. If they doing 2 at a time, yeah. After that, gonna be your water chick. Nah, she don't. She right now.
Welcome you back live now inside
The other water chick, the dancing with the sword.
Set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And then the archon. She coming too.
Here's Tucker now out
She
to
hasn't
kick
already
this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
I am so done.
Cook up the gut. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Cook. And he's got room. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. And Justin Jefferson, 38 yards. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score in the opening minute of the third quarter.
How many primos they done gave?
Down the middle, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Ravens 12, Vikings 7.
What events they got going on?
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Drake London, 62 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Right.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
What's your favorite element?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here's Cook again.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
3rd down. Here's a run by Cook.
And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. They'll try to throw now. Cousins.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
They go play action. Cousins.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
His 2nd touchdown.
And the Vikings are able to play into that deficit.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the 2nd half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. He's got a man, complete, past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Drake London with his second touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Watch you come back. I told you not to whoop on Mamba like that. He ain't got on me, puss.
To extend the lead.
Nah, Mamba part of the
Tucker
game.
now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And a third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by Marlon.
Let's go.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over. I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Fuck.
And he will take this one home.
He will.
Touchdown on this drive could have really put
You was on your 50-50 already, so
Instead,
yeah.
it's the defense who scores, and partner, we got a game again.
And we do have
Okay, true.
what you just described. The defense that understood
2 5-stars on the team, boy.
and did something.
It's more than me.
They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back
Well, I'm
in
lying,
this
not
one.
the main team. I got 3 on the main team now.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up
What
there,
are we doing?
you take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Ravens look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Cook following the penalty. And some room to maneuver. 4 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
I walk down on Justin Jefferson so you can
That's
throw
where
that
it all starts,
motherfucker,
because
man.
everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight.
Brought down at the 20.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
What?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
What the fuck did you do? How many promos you had to be rolling like that?
His Cousins. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And now off to the races, down the right side. 20, 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
She just got a buff with the latest
The
update.
offensive coordinator just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Wait. Oh yeah, Kaching is a 5-star.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
She did just get a buff
So here's
with
the kickoff now.
the new bloom and
that fumble return for a
what you
score.
call it being in the game.
From the 10.
So it's actually valuable.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not tough. Because as you say, when they've scored some points,
No.
some points they can build up more to the game plan actually work. But overall, they were just outpursing now.
You asked the question.
It's a team that's playing at an elite level.
Cousins on first down. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that
In
is
about 5 minutes, yeah.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Sure,
So
yeah.
after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action now. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Cousins again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
21. Justin Tucker in the kickoff.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10.
That's the hard part.
Tackled just shy of the 25.
And then you need to tune in and tune to anyway. So.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Thrown out the window. Taking it right down Broadway. 30. 10. And he's across for the touchdown. Too late. He's getting for 6.
No wonder you're great. You just beat me in my fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Now the try here for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He's going to take another shot here. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's fourth down. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Following the interception, Cousins. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense. Another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. It's Xavier Howard who brings him down from his corner position. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. 57 yards. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. The 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's
24 hours from now.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Jackson. Going up top. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. I think you and I were a little surprised back early in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
He's going to go up top again. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Jackson. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Baltimore, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions.
All right.